Hi, hello, vanakkam, and welcome back to yet another episode on your favorite Little Slaw YouTube channel. So today, I'm not going to tell you about the Little Slaw website, but I'm going to tell you about one important thing, that is collecting. I mean, while you collect the requirement, you must have. I asked the question like, how many users do I need to use, or what is the user load for my performance testing, or for the load test, or for the stress test, or for the endurance test. So, and several times I myself have told you that you can use the analytics. Like it can be anything. Like there are like several analytics tool available in the market, and your application might use any of those analytics. But for in our scenario, I'm for Little Slow, I'm using the Google Analytics, and this is to view um, how much user hits do I get, and how many active users do I have, and how many users for every day I'm getting. And this is the same way you can use, or you're going to use these data for your performance testing. So today in this video, I will take you through what are all the sections you have to check and how to check it. And this will definitely help you in collecting your requirements. And in fact, if your application is spread across different geographic locations, even you can use this tool for collecting the requirements. So yep, welcome to Little Slaw YouTube channel. So we are going to see how to collect the requirements, mainly the load test, the user load for your performance testing in a real environment. So most of you will ask me, come on, show me a real environment. I would need to explore this. I need to explore that. Yep. So this is actually a real environment. This is what you explore when every day you are watching. So for example, this here is our Little Slaw. Come on. Yeah. So this here is our Little Slaw website. Yeah, we all know that, and we have got. I'm just updating the page, and in fact, I'm going to add another page to it. So yeah. So these are the pages. A page that you visit, and here. So that is. I mean, it is going to get applied. So see, now I have visited it, and you can very well see there is an active user. It's me, one active user, and from which location. So this actually gives you the real time view of how the users are using the system, and in fact like whatever the business analyst or the business will have access to it. And you also can get the reader access. You don't get the admin access, but you get the reader access. I mean the basic level of access to at least view these numbers. So here if you see, I have selected the numbers for this week. So in case if you want to select for yesterday, so you can, when you select yesterday, you can see how many sessions were created and how many active users were there. And in fact, there is not much number. So if there are like more numbers, then I can even show you for every hour, like at which uh, between which, like for example, like between 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. there will be like some 100 users, or there will be like some 50 users. So same way, but here, I mean, like since we have started the website very lately, you can see the numbers, very less numbers. But yeah, this is how you can see. You can see the sessions here, and you can see the active number of users, and you can see how many new users are added. But for our performance testing, we should collect the active users. And for example, if I'm collecting it for today, so you can see there are like for one active users and one new user. But if I take it for this week, you can see that the user load has, or the users have increased. So it started from like 10, and then it gradually increased to 21 on 14th, and then today it's 15, and we are on okay, it's yet to get complete, so we are yet to get the full number. And same way if I'm seeing for the last week, so if you see here, last week we have got 22 users on Friday. And then see, this is why how we see the peak users, right? So we have got 60 users on Saturday, and then we have got 10 users on Sunday. So this is how you can actually analyze the peak user load, and how much users do we get for every hour. And that number is going to come to your table for your performance testing. And apart from that, here you can see how many users are hitting from different geographic locations. Say, for example, we have got 21 users from India, and three active users from UK, and two users from United States. So this, I mean, like if you're someone who wants to run your test across different geographic locations, a kind of a distributed testing, or if your applications is spread across different geographic locations, you can use all these numbers. Like that's how the performance tester, the performance engineer should actually work, right? So this one will definitely help you to get or to drill down the numbers. Then let me take you to the reports section, because this here you can see a lot of information. And if you see here, you can see the active users, and then when you go to the real-time overview, um, yep, let me just change uh, the real-time pages here. So yeah, so you can also see for which page does he actually visit it. So for now, like I'm having just only one page. So in fact, I'm going to add another page. So going forward, we'll be getting more number of visits and more number of access to different pages. But for now, you can see here very well. Like for example, if you're someone who is using uh, a retail application, an online retail application, so you can very well see what product or like which kind of transactions is being used much more by the users, right? So that's how it actually tells you to get the numbers. And in fact, if you go to the leads, to the overview, you can see the numbers here. You can also see the which city, on which city the number of hits we're getting, like the top cities, the top number of hits, and then what is the source we are getting, from where do we get this, uh, from where does this traffic is getting routed. And for examples, like if you see here, let me just choose it for like 10th. So on 10th, you can see, okay, I think we have not got any hits on 10th. So let me choose it for 11th. On 11th, here you can see we have got 21 users. And then on 12th of October, we have got more number of users. And also you can see the number of users from different cities, the number of hits from different cities. So this will actually help you to get more amount of information in terms of collecting the requirement part. And this is the one. And yeah, here I think I can go take you to the traffic part. So yeah, in the traffic part, you can see like how diversified your hits come from. And then yeah, this is another thing, like the average engagement time per active user. So how much time does a user spends in your website? Say for example, if you are using an application where the user books an item, or he adds an item, or he purchases an item, and how much time does he take to complete the transaction? Or does he face any difficulties in doing it, like he navigates very slowly, or if the UI is very slow? So you can view all this. But in our scenario, like for example, if you see like average engagement time per user is like 18, because we just have a simple drop down. Like this will hardly take less than a second to view all these. So that's how the engagement has to be. Like the user should not take too much of time to complete his transaction. So he should come, do whatever transaction or do whatever actions he need to do, then he just have to do it, and then he has to go for his next transaction. So his engagement has to be more active, and his engagement has to be more quicker compared to other applications or compared to other competitor websites. So that's how you get more business. And then you get, so that's how we are actually into this picture. So we have to make the application to be more quicker, we have to make the application be more smooth. So that will create an impression to the business or to the users to use our website again and again and again. And then if you see the engaged sessions per active user, it's like 0.49. And then the average engagement time per session is just 17 seconds. So this is how actually you have to uh, increase the quality. And this actually is inversely proportional, I would say. So the quicker they do, but it does not mean that they just come and then they just move out of your page. So this is actually a way where you can understand, okay, so how much time do they take and how much transaction has it been converted to. And then moving to the demographic details. So demographic, we all know it's the geography thing basically. And you can see how many users have used from different locations, and how many, because nowadays, like we could see we are supposed to run the test from different load generators from different countries, and we are supposed to use distributed testing from different countries. So this way you can even understand the numbers, right? So the numbers where you can use it exactly to create the load test. And then coming to the pages and screens, yeah, like I told you, here if you see, we have got 74 views for this. So this is what we need, right? So how many pages, how many transactions does a user does for each and every page or for each and every transaction. So by seeing this, I mean, like, see, if you see, we have got 57 active users and they have viewed 74 times, and the views per active user is like 1.30 views per active user, and the average engagement time per user is like 18 seconds, and the total even count is 254. So this is how actually it works. So the more you dive into these numbers, you yourself can start creating the requirements. You yourself can understand, and you can act as a business analyst, and you can also act as a performance tester, the performance engineer. And the more you understand these numbers, it will be very helpful for you to even become the performance architect. So yeah, I think I have explained you all these. And in case if you have any doubts or any queries, please do comment in the comment section. We'll discuss that in our next video. And also, like, going forward, I will once we create more number of traffic, we'll again visit this page and I will show you how to view the numbers or how to get the numbers from this page. So with that, I come to an end, and I definitely believe this video would be very useful to you. So until I meet you in our next video, it's bye bye from Asan Shanmugam and your favorite Little Star YouTube channel. Take care and bye bye.